What's good, folks? Permanent Patriot here. I'm over on MediaTakeout.com. I think it's time for something to be said, because I haven't heard anyone say it. But Magic Johnson does not have AIDS, in case you haven't figured that out by now. Okay? Forget a fucking guy, folks. How many years has it been? 20? 25? He doesn't have AIDS. Full-blown AIDS, my balls. HIV, same difference. All this shit about the Illuminati. I mean, there's just way too much of it. These are all different. It's incredible how much proof of criminal activities but anyways, check a couple of these out. Here's the Microsoft one, the Bavarian Illuminati. There we go. Reptilians and the Council of 13. Folks, I kid you not. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying this is a story that's out there. That Queen Elizabeth II is the actual Queen Elizabeth II from like the 1500s. They cloned her. A few other people, a lot of other people. I mean, if you don't think that it's possible, come and read this shit. This is a legit website. And I'll show you right now how it's a legit website, because we're going to go up to another one that's linked right to it. You follow that guy. Damn. They are as follows. Pindar. Okay? Represented by a gold cap on the pyramid. The next layer, or eye on the pyramid, represents the 13 ruling families, which are as follows. See, there's the Kennedys. So the Kennedys was in on it too. Like I be trying to tell y'all. Well, they were in on it. I mean, they was in it mafia level. You know, they was for God and country and shit. That's why the government got rid of, you know, people like John Gotti and all the bad guys like that. So, there's the names. And then there's people not mentioned, of course, who are even above them. Each of the 13 ruling families is given an area of the earth or a particular function to fulfill on earth. These particular functions include global finances, military tech development, mind control, religion, media. Each of the 13 ruling families has a council of 13 as well. And here we go with the fucking number game. These people and their fucking numbers. There's your round table. There's who I believe runs America. Either them. I wouldn't say it's Trilateral Commission because they do the Europe shit. Club of Rome. They're big. Believe it or not, though. I think it's the Department of the Army. Believe it or not. Army something. I forget. I'll get to that. Royal Institute of International Affairs, Bilderberg, United Nations. I mean, they're all globalist, one world government fucking organizations. Just about everybody on Earth that's a president was president of Council on Foreign Relations. It's a 6-month job. Barack Obama had it. Hillary Clinton had it. Dick Cheney had it. Pretty much everybody had it. And you're not supposed to have that while you are in office or in cabinet. They all were. Yeah, fuck. Do they follow any damn rules? I mean, really. Interpol, I had some hope in them, but apparently they're corrupted too. It's just fucking disgusting. How could you follow this man? Look at that. Look at the fucking ears. Are you kidding? Unreal. Oh, an ancient map. Check this out. This lighthouse included underground area for storage. Blah blah blah. 13 ruling families constantly vie for control amongst themselves. During this time, Spanish, British, French, and Illuminati all fought to win control over North and South America. The Rothschilds kept these Illuminati factions in line by sending Hessian troops to monitor the situation. The leaders enjoyed these war games, pitting one against the other to see who would win. Hundreds of thousands of lives lost were meaningless to them. The manifest destiny of the United States was created to expand the territory of the Aryans at the expense of the native populations. As always, the Illuminati seek to destroy native peoples and their cultures, and it's an attempt to destroy their knowledge of God mind, as well as the possibility that the natives will impart disinformation on others. Especially important is their need to eliminate native cultures with ancient knowledge of Atlantis and Lyrae, which is why ISIS and the United Nations go around mowing down entire villages and then blowing up their ancient artifacts. Coming to a country near you soon, by the way. Now look, since the Civil War, there have been other staged wars that entrenched the trend toward globalization. These people have been doing this for hundreds of years. You people not see that we are at a fucking end of an era here? We got them by the fucking balls here. Panama Papers. Gonna hit that right after this. As soon as you see fluoride. Look, World War One. That was designed to change the map of Europe as well as East German or test germ and chemical warfare technology for future use. This coincided with the worldwide influenza outbreak designed to reduce the global population, making control easier. World War I also laid the foundation for the German role in the next war. World War II was a test of the final globalization and extermination projects, and it was also designed to test mind control machinations, to test use of fluoride, which deadens brain activity and slows resistance to authority. Which is why that's what I think is wrong with America. All the fucking water is fluoridated. That's why you people could fucking care less. And it keeps dropping your IQ to experiment with slave labor camps and study the development of resistance, to teach the masses to spy and report on one another. That was in World War II. What the fuck are they doing now? Something different than that. Okay, World War II brought three primary goals of the Illuminati to fruition. The first was that the hidden Illuminati symbolisms were brought to public attention for the underground strongholds in Tibet and Egypt, such as the swastika and the Ankh. The second was creation of State of Israel as a foundation for the New World religion, and the last was the creation of nuclear weapons as part of the Illuminati global ceremony. And the Germans helped to perfect sex slaves as a means of transmitting information amongst the elite. Sex slaves can be either male or female, who are sexually programmed using Wilhelm Reich procedures, which are illegal in the United States but used by the Illuminati and government. Panama Papers. This buries everybody. Let's go a lynching. This is where they hide their shit. They got it all. Done. Let's kill some fucking people. I think it's high fucking time. You have no idea what these people have done to you over the years. The manipulation, they've lied to you about everything. And I do mean everything. 11.5 million records dating back nearly 40 years. The largest leak in offshore history. 214,000 offshore entities connected to people in more than 200 countries and territories. Show company owners and billionaires, sports stars, drug smugglers, and fraudsters. 140 politicians and public officials around the world, including 12 current and former world leaders, among them prime ministers of Iceland and Pakistan, president of Ukraine, and king of Saudi Arabia. Documents some $2 billion in transactions secretly shuffled through banks and shadow companies by associates of Vladimir Putin. New World Order, folks. Keep telling you. How this shit here. Answer. Look, more than 500 banks, their subsidiaries, and their branches, including HSBC, UBS, and whatever that is, created more than 15,000 offshore companies for their customers through Mossack Fonseca, which is a, they sell offshore companies. It's just fucking Illuminati's real estate dealer. Exposed by investigative journalist Ken Silverstein. Yeah, buddy. Further explosive stories. Zimbabwe, Kenya, South Africa, and Nigeria will follow this week. But the data revealed something far more insidious than a willingness to look past illegal activities. It reflects a deliberate design on the part of companies like Mossack Fonseca to commercialize the inherent weakness of national and international legal and financial regimes by bulldozing the substance, process, and purpose of due diligence. Concealed beneficial owners. Yeah, right. A lot of people involved. We got them by the balls now, folks. Are we going to do something already or what? God bless and carry on.